in the Nassau. Great start, fast as flight. Best into stride from the outside gate and got out a little bit away, drifted a little bit off course by about 2 lengths for Dana's Beauty. Coming through towards the inside is Safine. Full Count Felicia is handy as well, and about 3 parts away Implicated. And moving through is Forever Dixie on the inside of Fev Rover. Up the rails, looking for room as they slacken the tempo is Devil's Bit. About 2.5 to Millie Girl is second last, and last Cairo Consort. Going through is Full Count Felicia, who's gone up with a line of 4 just in front. And forcing the pace now is going through in the centre, Dana's Beauty, and 3 wide. Right off their flank is Fast as Flight. And over on the inside, settling in fourth, Safine. Implicated's had a nice trail behind them from Devil's Bit. Forever Dixie. Fev Rover's about 7 off the lead, third last. And then Millie Girl, and last is Cairo Consort. They race down towards the 3.5, and it's Full Count Felicia from Dana's Beauty. Fastest Flight on the outside. Over on the rail, Safine picking up good ground. A break of 2 lengths away, Implicated, followed by Devil's Bit, and now Fev Rover's started to come into the race from the back. Is about 6 off. Well behind them still is Millie Girl, and last as they corner, Cairo Consort. Full Count Felicia by a length to Safine. Dana's Beauty trying to run home is Implicated. Fev Rover going up on the outside's about 4 behind them. Full Count Felicia's in front. Down the outside of the track, Fev Rover, Safine's battling away, and out wide on the course, here comes Millie Girl as well. Full Count Felicia tackled by Implicated, who's come through in the centre better than all. Implicated's gone to the front. Fev Rover out wide with Millie Girl, but it is Implicated and Declan Cannon coming away in the Nassau Stakes pretty easily. Implicated by 2 to Fev Rover. Millie Girl third, Full Count Felicia fourth, and Forever Dixie and Safine 135.50.
And they're off in the New York, presented by Rivers Casino. Didia is very quick, so is Fev Rover. And on the far outside, here's Royalty Interest up to take the lead. Surprisingly is up close in the early going too, as Sparkle Blue moves up to take fourth. Didia, who broke well, is now sitting about 5 lengths off the lead. Then comes English Rose, who is right next to Be Your Best as they move into the first turn. Aspen Grove between rivals. McCulloch is down at the rail. And Star Fortress just outside of that pair, a dozen lengths off the pacemakers. Then comes Nisi Marie, racing on the inside of Warlike Goddess. And it's another 2 back to American Sonia, who trails. 23 seconds flat for the opening quarter, set by Royalty Interest, who takes them on to the Saratoga backstretch, leading by 1.5 lengths. Surprisingly, as a clear-cut second, it's another 3 back to Fev Rover. The half went in 47 3/5 seconds. Didia is on the inside, just 4 lengths off the pace, moving up just a bit. McCulloch follows her. Sparkle Blue is outside of that rival as they come to the half-mile pole. English Rose kept in the clear in the blue and is now passing rivals. There goes English Rose within 5 lengths of the pace. They are followed by Be Your Best, who's toward the back of the field, along with the gray Star Fortress, who's trying to make some headway. Aspen Grove on the inside in 1:11.4, and American Sonia, who was last, is now moving up 4 wide. They're coming to the quarter pole. Royalty Interest confronted by Surprisingly as they reach the top of the stretch. Surprisingly is up to take the lead. Didia's running a huge race in the center of the course, and she runs by Surprisingly, full of run. Following her is Nisi Marie on the outside, and then comes McCulloch, but it is Didia in a tremendous performance to win the New York, presented by Rivers Casino. Nisi Marie was second. Warlike Goddess rallied into third. It's close for fourth. McCulloch was in that battle.
They're off. In the filling and Mare turf, an Italian came out well from the inside and immediately will take the early lead. And Fev Rover is away, running in second position as they cross over the main track. State Occasion is there on the outside. Then Lumiere, Rock, Moira, and Warm Heart takes her spot down toward the rail. Lindy is after that. Then With the Moonlight and Spiral in between horses, about 7 lengths off the lead. Then Win Maryland, Didia, and McCulloch. So they race by us with in Italian. No surprises here, setting the pace. On top 3/4 3/4 of a length over State Occasion running in second. Fev Rover is third. On the inside is Warm Heart in fourth. She's 4 lengths off the lead. Right behind her with the Moonlight on the inside of Lumiere Rock. And then comes Moira in Spiral, saving every inch of ground under Frankie Dettori. 7 lengths off the lead through a 46.9 half mile. The pace is solid for the distance. Lindy is right behind in Spiral. Win Maryland tucked in behind them. Then Didia McCulloch is some 12 lengths off the lead as they race onto the backstretch with In Italian to catch. She's on top by a length and a half. State Occasion continues to pursue from second. Warm Heart and Fev Rover heads apart, third and fourth behind them. Lumiere Rock on the outside of With the Moonlight, who's down toward the rail. After that, a break of another 2 to Moira. In Spiral, still on the inside, and she's still 6.5 lengths behind. Then comes Lindy and Win Maryland. Didia, second last, McCulloch, the trailer, behind stablemate In Italian, who's made the pace throughout. State Occasion, edging up alongside in second. Warm Heart, waiting for a place to go. Meanwhile, Moira swings up on the outside. Fev Rover is right there in contention. Nothing yet from In Spiral. She's going to weave to the outside. She still has 6 lengths to gain. In Italian to catch. Warm Heart ranges up alongside of her and goes on by. Here comes In Spiral and Moira. Here comes In Spiral after Warm Heart. In Spiral! And Frankie Dettori timed it right. Warm Heart was next. Moira and Win Maryland.
In Spiral with an inspiring performance had to find a way out underneath Frankie.
Locked up. Off they run. And as they break, a nice beginning. Fev Rover on the inside. Away very sharply, Rocky Sky makes a beeline for the lead on the outside, and it's Fev Rover in front. Up to second, Rocky Sky. They raced out by 2.5 to With the Moonlight, who's gone to third on the outside, 3 wide from Skims. Amazing Grace on the rail, a length in behind them, Aspen Grove. 1.5 to Moira, the outside of Consumer Spending, and back second last, Atomic Blonde. And to the inside of the hedge last is California Queen. They string out over about 10 lengths. And Fev Rover shows the way. Fev Rover by about 1/2 length to Rocky Sky. 2.5 to Skims as third. 3 parts to With the Moonlight. 1.5 lengths away, Amazing Grace on the inside, followed by Aspen Grove. 2 behind them, Moira, shading Consumer Spending. 4 or 5 lengths away came Atomic Blonde. And the trailer remains California Queen. But out in front, Fev Rover. Out in the lead by about a long neck to Rocky Sky. A couple away in third placing Skims. Moving forward is With the Moonlight, handy in fourth. 1 to Amazing Grace, scraping the hedge, and behind them came Aspen Grove. Moira's about 6 off the pace. On the inside, Consumer Spending. 3.5 to Atomic Blonde, and 5 away last, California Queen. They sprint off with Rocky Sky going to the front. Into second, Skims. They head to the half mile. Fev Rover's backing into third. Coming forward is With the Moonlight, and running home is Moira down on the outside. Amazing Grace the rail. Back in the center is Aspen Grove. 3 lengths away, Consumer Spending, and then Atomic Blonde and California Queen. Rocky Sky pressured. On the outside, Skims. Fev Rover's starting to come back. With the Moonlight 3 wide, and now Moira right off the track coming after all of them. And here comes Moira right down the extreme outside, about 5 across the track. Fev Rover's rebounded and gone to the front and got clear. Moira down the outside giving chase, and back in third is With the Moonlight. On the inside, Fev Rover right down the outside, With the Moonlight and Moira, but it is Fev Rover flying through on the inside, and Fev Rover proving much the best in the E.P Taylor Stakes and absolutely relish the ground. Fev Rover wins 2.5 to With the Moonlight. Moira was third, and back in fourth, Skims, followed by California Queen. 2-4-20.